YouTube is Rico, man, and I'm back with another video. Y'all see what we got going on, man. We got Crip rapper kills his own family in Indianapolis with a Draco, including pregnant teen. And y'all already know what time it is based off of the title. A lot of y'all probably heard about this situation that happened not even too long ago. I think it was last month, like beginning of the month or whatever. But yeah, man, it was just crazy and a super sad thing to see, man. That's definitely something crazy, and I never really seen or heard of in modern history right now. So it's definitely a crazy case. But y'all know who we got right here doing the video in the sentence. Shout out to him. I ain't gonna lie, Trap Geek was my go-to guy to watch videos like this, but since I found out about In the Sentence, because I seen another YouTuber react to one of his videos, I said I gotta go check him out. He got a lot of videos on stuff like this, and he don't do just the mainstream artists and stuff like that. He do stuff on pretty much a lot of different people, whether they big or small, and what they doing and stuff like that. And he do a video talking about the situations that they in and stuff like that. So I said definitely gotta check him out and react to some of his videos. So here we are. I actually reacted to his Pooh Shiesty video. If y'all haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. I dropped that like a few days ago, not even 3 days ago, so definitely go check it out right now. But other than that, man, if you're brand new to the channel, or for some reason you've been watching all the videos on the channel but not subscribed, I definitely need y'all to hit that subscribe button, man, because we're on the ground to 5K, man. And also tell your friends and family, because if they become supporters of the channel, that'll help us out to get to 5K, and they might enjoy this content just as you do. And also, don't forget to leave a like and comment on the video to help this video get recommended to a larger audience of people, so we can hopefully get more supporters as well to come to the channel and subscribe. But other than that, man, y'all know what time it is now, and we officially finna get this video started. Starting with the screen record. That started. We finna start this video now.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on the Indianapolis mass shooting. How this wasn't some crazy kid. This was a Crip rapper that allegedly killed his entire family except for his little brother.
And I didn't even know he had gang ties or anything like that. Because when I seen his age and then pretty much what happened, I thought it was just something like pretty much happened with a regular kid. Pretty much didn't have no background of being a gang banger, none of that stuff, doing music and all that type of stuff. So this is definitely some new information, and that's why I like watching videos like this, because sometimes in the news and other stuff, media sites, they not gonna really give you a full background of the individual that committed the crime and stuff. They're just gonna tell you about what happened, and sometimes they might even tell you a little bit of the background that they had, but not all the time. So him doing this, I definitely rock with it, and definitely gives me a lot more information to know about some of the stuff that's going on out here. But yeah, man, that's crazy. I didn't know he was a Crip and a rapper. It's crazy.
That survived the shooting, and he did this with a Draco. January 24th, 2020. Police responded to reports of a person shot at the 3300 block of East 36th Street just after 4 a.m. on Sunday morning. Officers found a 15-year-old male with gunshot wounds who was transported to a local hospital. Officers received information from the wounded juvenile that led them to a residence at the 3500 block of Adams Street in the same area, where they found a gruesome scene. As the juvenile made his way to the ER and was being rushed into surgery, he told officers that everyone in his home had been shot and his older brother was the gunman. A family of 5 was found within the home.
Like, I still trying to think, like, you really got mad? Because one, like I said, I didn't know he was a Crip, and I didn't know he rapped and stuff like that. But come to find out, he got mad because his dad well, pretty much just his dad, from what I read, was mad and said something about him being out late when he wasn't supposed to. So that's when the whole incident happened. But 3, you not only shot your dad, you shot your mom, everybody in the house, including one of your brother's girlfriends that was pregnant at the time. Then you shot your other brother, but somehow he was able to survive from what happened and stuff, and you just basically tried to act like nothing happened. Like, that's crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this, man. That's super crazy, and just goes to show you, man, you can't put it past nobody out here nowadays. It's a lot of stuff going on. You don't know what a person can be thinking about, and sometimes you don't even know what would trigger them to do something like this. So that's just super crazy, and yeah, man, sad. RIP to his family, and condolences to the family members that's got to deal with something like this, man. Because I know that hit them real hard to find out that he did something crazy like that. Tough.
3 victims on the first floor, 2 others in the basement, all shot dead except one, a young woman who was discovered to be pregnant. She was immediately transported to a hospital where medics battled to save her and the unborn child, but they didn't survive. This was mass murder, 6 dead, and according to the mayor, the most devastating shooting in...
And it's crazy, that number could have been 7 because his one brother survived. So either way, that's still just crazy. You take 6 innocent lives just like that, just because you got mad about you being a certain age to the point where you're not able to really have full control of what you got going on and stuff, and you got to follow somebody else's rules, aka via your parents, whatever I say, aka via, I mean, his parents and stuff like that. So people got to realize you don't be too quick to grow up, man, because at the end of the day, sometimes you going to wish, it's going to be times in life where you wish you could have stayed a kid and stuff like that. Because I definitely had them type of times, but I know definitely he was having them type of times now that he gonna wish that he just remained a regular young kid, stayed out of trouble and all that stuff. Now you just threw all that away. You're not even the age of 18 yet. Crazy.
In Indianapolis in more than a decade, detectives interviewed the juvenile in the hospital. He reportedly told police that his older brother had been snapped on by his father for leaving the house without permission the night before. His father told him the issue would be solved later, but the teen disagreed. It was then, the boy said, while he was downstairs in the home with his parents, they heard gunfire upstairs and his sister yelling, "Raymond shot Elijah." As more gunshots rang off, he heard his father say, "I'm sorry, Raymond, I love you." The teen then said his brother came down the stairs with a Draco, a handgun that shoots rifle rounds, and began shooting. The teen ran for the side door, being chased by his brother as he kept...
And the sad thing is, too, your own dad told you he loves you, and you still did what you did. No respect. Simple.
Firing, which would account for the 4 gunshots heard by neighbors. He was hit in the arms and legs, but believes his brother was trying to shoot him in the head. Police found a 9mm handgun and casings inside of the home. Investigators also believe the teen used the Draco that was recovered later. Throughout Sunday, family and friends would gather on Adams Street seeking answers and asking what happened to the 15-year-old who was in the hospital and the missing 17-year-old brother. Police spoke with 17-year-old Raymond's girlfriend, who said he'd been at her house on the night of the shooting and had gotten a call from his father telling him to come home. He later came back with 2 bags of clothes and told her his father had kicked him out. The girlfriend then saw neighborhood app alerts about a shooting on 36th Street and another shooting on Adams Street. Raymond denied having knowledge of either shooting, according to court documents.
And to be honest, I feel like he would have got caught either way, even if his girlfriend didn't surprisingly have an app that tracks all of that, because not everybody is apps that been out like that, but not everybody has them just because they either don't care for it or at the end of the day, just really don't care at all what's going on around their neighborhood. They just watching around they self and their family and stuff, making sure ain't nothing happening to them. But either way, I think he would have got caught just because, one, he took a car from the house that belonged obviously to his dad or whoever. And then two, you used a gun that belonged to your dad to do the whole thing anyway. So he either way, I felt like would have got caught up. So it is what it is with that, but he definitely would have got caught up.
Later in the morning, the girlfriend went with him to Adams Street. She described him as nervous at the scene. At one point, he began crying and acted a clown, according to her. The girlfriend said she had never seen him like this before. Several hours later, police tracked the 17-year-old to Plainfield at a relative's home where he was arrested. January 28th, 6 counts of murder, 1 count of attempted murder, and 1 count of carrying a handgun without a license were filed against 17-year-old Raymond Childs III, who killed everyone in his family aside from his 15-year-old younger brother Xavier that survived. He killed his mother and...
We made Kajabi for you. You can teach, consult.
Father, 42-year-old Kezi and 42-year-old Raymond Childs. His brother, 18...
Crazy, man. Like, his family just look regular. Like, they just look like an average family, just being what they is, just chilling, being a family and stuff. And all because you got told you couldn't go somewhere yesterday, the day before that made you say, all right, I gotta go do this to them. Like, come on, man. That stuff's crazy. Like, I wonder what be going through people's heads like this. Like, what makes you just say, all right, I'm finna go commit one of the most violent crimes in the world and act like as if nothing happened. Still speechless on that. I don't know what to say about that, man. That's just heartless right there. Super heartless. And then, like I said, what his dad told him, he loved him, still did what he did to everybody else.
18-year-old Elijah and Elijah's girlfriend, 19-year-old Kiera.
Shout out to that little boy for being able to survive, but at the end of the day, he young. People can say he snitched, all that. It don't even matter at that point because he's still a kid his damn self. He already look like he don't really do that street shit or follow that type of street shit anyway. So it's like you can't get mad at him for telling us somebody that basically just killed their whole family. Parents at that. Brothers, sisters.
Hawkins, as well as her unborn baby boy, who would have been his nephew. He also killed his 13-year-old sister, Rita. Because of his age, he's narrowly avoided the death penalty, but faces life without parole. Raymond went by the rap name Lil Raymond, and can be seen in music videos with his 15-year-old brother, Xavier. His lyrics include killing, but investigators are more interested in the specific gun scene.
Well, I was obviously wrong about his brother not doing the street shit, but he was still around him. So, but either way, like I said, to be honest, because he a kid at that time and stuff like that, and what happened, I don't blame him. It is what it is. He's still a kid his damn self and shit. So, but me, somebody, if I knew if my family did that, I had to go see them personally. I'll take care of that myself. That's all I'm going to say, man. Because ain't no way, man. Simple. But it is what it is. Everybody would handle the situation differently and stuff like that. Yeah.
In the videos that resembles a Draco, and if that's one of the weapons he used to kill his family. Now, hearing about this case, I waited until today when he was charged as an adult so that I would have more information available to really look into why somebody would snap and kill their whole family. And the first thing that came to mind, when people have exotic animals that they raise from when the animals are first born, and then that same animal goes on to kill the owner that raised them. It's an animalistic behavior, a trait that we can't process we can't understand. We don't know why the animal's snapping. All everyone says is it's a wild animal. It's its natural killer instinct as a predator. So why do humans do it? What can cause a human to kill everyone around them, to snap, to commit a mass shooting, mass murder? Everyone always claims that these, shooters that hit up schools and everything, they're crazy. I don't necessarily think that's the case with this kid. If you look at his family's pictures, there's a picture of the father and the brother, and they're all rocking blue. It's safe to assume the whole fucking family is Crip. If the father's rocking blue bandanas on the slippers.
Alright, well, that part I didn't know either, but still, at the end of the day, you still took some innocent lives and stuff, man. That's still uncalled for. So it's like, it's just weird. I don't know how to explain it too. Just like him, it's like you can describe it as an animalistic behavior and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, you basically look like you regular. You ain't got nothing going on mentally and stuff that made people talk about you like, oh yeah, he look like he got something wrong with him, like stuff like that. But at the end of the day, man, I think you just pretty much was heartless in that situation. You just basically wasn't caring in the world at that point of what was going on. So you did what you did. You tried to get out of that situation and put it behind you, but realistically, that just never was gonna happen. That you was gonna get caught and all type of stuff, etc., etc. So yeah, it's just crazy to explain.
The brother got an all blue suit, and then he's got blue flags in the music video. And I mean, it isn't uncommon for a whole family to be gangbanging. And then he's doing music. He's got the studio set up in his house. He's talking about killing. You can only talk about something and manifest on it for so long before your thoughts become a reality. And it all comes back to the extended day creed that I learned in prison. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your feelings. Watch your feelings, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, it becomes your lifestyle, and you watch your lifestyle because it becomes your destiny. You can only sit and think about shooting at ops, Dracos, Glocks, and all this bullshit until you start really finding yourself in a lifestyle full of gangbanging and violence. And when you have...
He ain't lying. He definitely got a point in what he talking about, man. So it's like the more you think about stuff and doing stuff, the more it basically become a reality. And sometimes that reality definitely would be your downfall. So maybe if he wasn't focused on gang bang and running the streets and stuff, and maybe put that brain of his to playing sports or just doing something that's involved a career and making big money, maybe he would have never been in this situation in the first place, and he would have been able to basically capitalize off of whatever he put his mind to. Not capitalize. Well, yeah, capitalize. We'll use that word. But basically capitalize off of the right things instead of the wrong things. So I definitely feel like if he wasn't thinking about the stuff he was doing, the music and all that stuff, and then let all that get the best of him, then this whole situation possibly definitely could have been avoided. But yeah, man, it is what it is because it happened. So we ain't gonna be able to know for sure what he would have been able to do if that never happened. So
somebody that manifests that type of reality and energy, it isn't surprising to see them act out with the same gun that they're flexing in their music videos. And instead of directing that anger at opposite gang members, he directed that anger at his father and ended up killing his whole fucking family. Now the death penalty, I don't know why he doesn't get an express pass to the death chamber. They're saying it's because he's 17, right? Had he been 18 though, good to go. You can stick a needle in him, it's over with. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't see the difference between 1 year in a person's mentality. And they say you're not...
For sure, I definitely don't. I get his point for sure about that. Because, shit, pretty much by the time you 16 to anywhere from even 14 to 18, I think you definitely know what the hell you doing. You should already know the rights and wrongs, all that stuff. That's pretty much basic, common common sense at the end of the day. So yeah, they definitely could have still did the death penalty or whatever, and then went on about their business. But like I said, a year, like he said, definitely don't make a difference. Your brain is already pretty much well developed for sure around that age.
Completely developed until you're 25 years old, well then nobody under the age of 25 should be able to face the death penalty if your mind is not mature until then. I don't think that the 17, 18-year-old, I don't think that should be the cutoff. If any of you find a GoFundMe for the family, obviously there's only one kid that's left, a 15-year-old, and hopefully he gets adopted by the family, whoever's left, a relative that he can live with. And they're going to need money, you know, it's COVID, they're going to need money for the funeral service and everything else. So if any of you find a GoFundMe, comment it. If you see it before I do, like the comment so it reaches the top so I can pin it. But hey, it's 10 out of J. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
Yeah, see, I definitely rock with his videos, man, because he definitely be speaking a lot of truth in what he be talking about. So, and I could definitely see that this definitely bothered him doing this video, because he was talking about how he don't understand somebody could be a gang member, rap about doing hits and all that stuff and having ops and stuff, but then turn around and basically use that type of energy towards his own family. Yeah, that's definitely backwards and twisted and sick. But yeah, man, that's pretty much the end of this video. That's all I got to say on that situation, man. Like I said, RIP to his family and condolences and stuff like that. And yeah, but that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, definitely leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget to tell your friends and family as well to subscribe as well, and leave a like and comment on the video as well to help this video get recommended to a larger audience of people. Hopefully bring in new supporters, because we're on the grind of 5K. But other than that, I'm going to see y'all later on with more videos. Peace.